Hi guys, welcome back to Everything and Anything.
It's been 2 weeks and welcome back to Everything Anything. I'm DJ Grammy. So obviously last time we had a little bit more serious podcast on my channel. So we're gonna be saying positive vibe or talk about something positive tonight. Movies. It's all about movies. It's our 2018 movie edition. Now, disclaimer: we're not always going to be talking about the latter part of 2017 movies or 2018 movies. Just anything that pops in our minds, and yeah, we'll just go from there. But we do have a lot of positive things to talk about. But we'll share that for you guys next week.
2 weeks from
Or not next week. Yeah, next podcast. So 2 weeks from tonight is going to be a very positive show because there are lots of... Cross your fingers. Because I have some positive news and Jordan might have positive news. So depending on how you look at it, yeah. And then at the end of near the end of the podcast, just warning you, we're going to be talking about The Last Jedi. We'll be doing a full spoiler review of it. So,
it's been over a month.
Yeah, it's been over a month. So, if you're one of those people who are waiting for the dollar theater release, well,
coming soon.
We'll let you know. Yeah, we'll let you know. Plus, I do have some insider information of when certain releases will be out. So, and also since I did last see you guys, I got a 4K TV. So, I'm once again recollecting movies that I had on Blu-ray. That I'm on 4K now. So I just got all the Transformers movies. So even though they're sometimes loud and obnoxious, but yeah. And let me tell you, that 4K TVs are like much more sharper than 1080p. It's definitely worth the real deal. So all right, so let's get on with the Everything and Anything podcast edition of our favorite movies. I'm not even at Jordan, and she's not even talking. So I guess our first category for our favorite movies is classic / nostalgia.
Juno.
Clue.
Are you sure you don't mean Clueless?
No, I'm talking about Clue. They're actually remaking Clue.
Oh.
Also.
Mean Girls. You know you love that movie.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Grease.
Saving Private Ryan.
Hold on. Little Mermaid.
Beauty and the Beast.
Pocahontas.
Tarzan.
You know, we're just naming Disney movies. Oh, Napoleon Dynamite.
Hercules. Sorry, I just had to get out the remaining Disney movies out there.
Lion King.
Finding Nemo.
Finding Dory. That's not a classic.
The Jungle Book.
Titanic. I love Titanic so much.
You're next.
That's not.
Oh, okay. So maybe I'll say that for horror.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music. Scrooged.
You mean the Three Stooges?
No, Scrooged. It's a Christmas movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Grinch.
Let's see.
Live action. And cartoon.
Not The Nightmare Before Christmas.
When did that come out?
1994.
Oh,
I feel. You're 1993, you're 94.
Bambi.
The Sixth Sense.
The original Nightmare on Elm Street. That came out in 1980.
Wow. Pay It Forward.
Never heard of it.
Now I'm just naming Haley Joel Osment movies.
Scooby-Doo.
AI, Artificial Intelligence. That's a real movie. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. It's a real movie.
Anastasia.
Fantasia?
Oh.
Anastasia.
Yeah.
Wow. I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Emperor's New Groove. I love that movie so freaking out.
What's else?
Joe Dirt. That's a classic.
Ugh.
Whatever.
You know what?
You're gonna get the finger.
You and P Dog can have that movie, okay?
Whatever.
I have no interest in Joe Dirt.
It's a classic. It's not my fault. You don't get it.
Let's see. Oh, Marley and Me.
I guess that's 10 years old. Twilight. The first one.
The first one?
It came out 10 years ago.
Oh wow.
2008. What else?
See, I'm trying to think. Wow. Let's see. Fantasia. Since you didn't name that, so.
I'm thinking.
This is probably going to be one of the most interesting podcasts you ever hear. Lots of dead air.
I'm sorry. Oh, American Pie.
I really want to rewatch that movie now. The pie scene. Oh man.
God.
Kids, don't watch that with your parents. Let's see. The Sandlot.
Oh, that's a movie. Just hey, I love movies. So cute.
Kelly Miss Smalls.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of dead here. American Beauty.
Interesting. I wouldn't have thought you would like the movie, but
I mean, the ending could have been better, but
Field of Dreams. That one's really old, like 92.
I wasn't born in 92. I was born in 90. I'm 23.
We know.
Shrek.
Ice Age.
Monsters Inc.
By the way, just FYI, when we have a radio station, we're gonna pre-plan everything we talk about. Let's see. Grumpy old men.
I think we should move on to the next category first.
Okay, I have one more before we move on. Austin Powers.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to
Horror.
the horror category.
I can do this all night.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start, because you already said it, A Nightmare on Elm Street, the original.
Yeah, the original's the best.
Yeah.
Halloween.
You're next.
Chucky. Bride of Chucky.
Child's
Or
Play.
Carrie, the original.
Paranormal Activity, the original.
Shut up. Insidious.
The original or just all of them? I
Their
will
own
say...
category.
So sorry that I'm kind of drifting off here, but... so, we just also saw the new Insidious horror movie, The Lost Key. I thought the third movie sucked. But the fourth movie, I kind of feel like is rebooting the series. So, yeah. But yeah, I agree with Jordan. Probably the original.
Patrick Wilson, call me.
Again, Patrick Wilson, please call Jordan. Thank you. Her number is 260. Yeah, she's giving me the death eyes. Let's see. Conjuring.
The first one or all of them?
The first one.
I like the second one better. Actually, that might be a lie. I have both at home. The Woman in Black.
Annabelle.
Annabelle Creation. I piggybacked off you.
What else is new?
Shut up.
Let's see what else.
Come on, John. Shouldn't be hard for you.
Pet Cemetery.
Friday the 13th. All of them. Together.
Oh, okay. All right.
I like those movies.
All right. Yeah. I bet you do. The Gallows.
Oh, The Ring.
Which one? Because there's the new one also. Rings.
And the new one.
The new one? You like that Johnny Galecki. Johnny Galecki, please call Jordan. Thank you.
Please don't. Or maybe I don't remember who you are in the movie.
He's Leonard in Big Bang Theory.
Oh, don't call me.
Trying to think of more modern movies. The Shallows.
Mm-hmm. There's so many we've seen. It. The new one. The original sucks. Fight me.
Don't know who that is. They'll leave me a message. Anyways, so let's see. I will say Don't Breathe.
Lights Out.
The Open House.
Really? The only
No.
good thing about that movie is the teenage son.
Yeah. Dylan Minnette. Yeah. That's I think the reason why I like it. Okay. I'm done listing movies for horror, but if you know any more, you can list them.
Before I wake. The original Exorcist.
Yes. Original Exorcist. Excellent choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I kind of feel like we covered this already, but are there any more animated movies that we left out?
Fox and the Hound.
All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Lady and the Tramp. This can be its own section.
The Land Before Time. The first
Oh,
one.
that wasn't good. That was so sad.
The first one.
That was sad. Oh, I almost forgot. For the classics, we can put the first Jurassic Park in there.
I was just thinking the same thing. Wow. Kind of disappointed though that you didn't pick up on when I was thinking of Annabelle. I was like, don't say Annabelle. And then you didn't, so I said Annabelle.
Okay.
Which you piggied off of me. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the cartoon.
I already said that.
Okay, then all the Peanuts movies, or films, cartoons. Like a Charlie Brown Christmas, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, Charlie Brown Halloween, which is It's the Great Pumpkin, or Charlie Brown.
Frozen.
Let it go, let it go.
We still don't know if Elsa's a lesbian.
I'm pretty sure she is. I mean, come on. We already know she is.
Lilo and Stitch.
Pocahontas.
I already said that.
Oh, sorry. Mulan.
Cinderella. Sleeping Beauty.
Are there any more I'm thinking of? Or I'm not thinking of.
I don't know.
You said Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
What else was there?
Snow White.
Snow White. Lion King?
I already said that.
Toy Story.
Oh, that's
all of them. All of them. Incredibles.
That's a good one.
The second one comes out this summer, right?
I think so.
The next year, Toy Story 4 comes out.
You need to rewatch all the Toy Stories.
We should watch some of them tonight.
I don't know about that.
Okay, it was just a suggestion, Jordan. Don't have to be negative.
I can't think of any more anime movies.
Okay, let's think of. All right. I don't know if Jordan has any movies that she has on this list, but let's go with movies that we feel like should have won an award, either an Oscar, a Golden Globe. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? Let's do it this way.
That's too hard.
Let's do it this way: Oscars and Golden Globes, or the Razzies, which is the worst movie ever. The worst movies ever. I think for this year, Get Out and Dunkirk are probably my favorite movies of last year. That are Oscar and Golden Globe nominated. I've yet to see The Post or Three Billboards, and You Call Me by Your Name.
What?
Which is supposed to be that a movie about two gay guys
Oh,
falling in love, a coming of age story.
I'm sure.
So yeah, I think the best movie I saw this year that's Oscar and Golden Globe worthy is between Dunkirk and Get Out.
I mean, last year.
Last year, yes. As far as the worst movie goes, I almost want to say 47 Meters Down was the worst movie that I've seen this last year. Do you have a worst movie that you saw?
I mean, we still haven't seen Pitch Perfect 3.
Yeah, we really haven't.
We're just gonna have to wait on that.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about our favorite trilogies? I mean, we kind of already covered with Freddy or Friday the 13th.
And there's Halloween, and there's Freddy, and there's Pitch Perfect, and there's Twilight.
Yeah.
And there's Insidious. And Harry Potter is definitely one.
Yeah, Harry Potter. Definitely Harry Potter. Hunger Games. The Divergent series.
I mean, I wouldn't label that as my favorite.
I don't think they're my favorite either, but it's just name. I think out of all those, probably Harry Potter and Star Wars are my favorite trilogies of all time.
The original or the new one?
I said all of them.
Okay,
You know,
I prefer the new ones.
I mean, I don't prefer the prequels. The prequels are pretty bad. Yeah,
Yeah, I
they're very
don't have
sucky.
time in my day to watch all of them.
Yeah.
Only
It's-
by the movies I like.
Yeah.
And I feel emotionally connected to. And the characters. If I feel emotionally connected to those characters, I'll buy the movie.
Yeah.
The Zookeeper's Wife.
Yeah.
That's a really good movie.
Definitely a good movie. Probably Oscar worthy.
Yeah, probably.
So, should we get into our movie review?
How far in are we?
About a half hour.
You mean like 30, closer to 30 or 40?
30. Closer to 30.
I don't know.
Alright, folks, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
But we're not gonna do it. Get it?
Yeah. Alright, the following is spoilers. Okay. Alright, so Star Wars The Last Jedi, no matter how you feel, I think this was one of the better movies of 2017. Definitely bringing, or it definitely ran into the year with a blast. And the fact, I mean, it was so good to me that I invested into a 4K TV because they're releasing it on 4K. And I'll tell you, even though Kylo Ren is pretty badass, he's so hot. And I think that's really what attracts me to Kylo Ren, is that he's a badass. And he's actually a Hoosier.
That's what attracted me to Draco.
He grew up.
Ow! Just keep going now.
What?
Hurt my foot. Ow.
Okay, that was completely random, but yeah, so just, we might need to take a break. I don't know. You want to take a break?
It hurts. I'm okay.
Okay, well that's good. But yeah, so Kylo Ren is actually from South Bend. So he's a Hoosier boy. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Ooh, this is kind of cool effect. We'll just do this in the dark. Hello.
Okay, I don't really know why we're gonna do this in the dark, but
Because it's different.
I guess so. Yeah, just lights up the room.
So we're gonna do this review in the dark.
Okay, cool. We're gonna do this review in the dark. That'll be interesting to say the least. But yeah. So yeah. So I really enjoyed it. Jordan, what was your impression of it?
I liked it. I liked Rose too. The fighter pilot. That was with Finn.
Oh.
They were doing stuff.
Oh yeah, the Asian one.
I mean, that's not racist. Yeah. Her name was Rose. God.
Okay, alright, so Rose, the Asian fighter pilot. So,
But
yeah.
I was mostly thinking, like, I just wish the protagonist, which would be Rey in movies and stuff, would go to the dark side just to see how she likes it. Just for a while. Come on, why do they always have to stay good? Why can't they go to bad and then decide they don't want to be bad and go back to being good?
I don't know. I mean,
Or stay bad because they like it.
Well, that's probably the very reason why they didn't go in that direction, because they know they showcase the bad side. That,
excuse me.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, they know if they showcase the bad side, that they would probably stay in the bad side, and it wouldn't be Star Wars anymore.
Yeah, it would. It's still the Star Wars universe. What are you talking about? Still be good versus bad. Stormtroopers versus rebels. Except for Rey would turn on them and be with Kylo
Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's obviously not going to do that no matter how much I want her to. So I'm just going to guess she'll probably end up alone or with Finn.
Yeah.
As much as I want her to be with Kylo, it's not going to happen.
So I really feel like, though, that that a lot of people are upset about the way that Luke was, or I guess died.
Once, can I just say something?
Yeah.
He asked for it. He literally asked for it.
Yeah, he literally asked to die. You know, like, you know, he said that he came on the island not to be found and to die. So the people that I've asked, they understand. I mean, they liked most of the movie, but they didn't like the way that he was killed off because they feel like he just disappears.
Well, he did, so I think it was pretty cool how they had Yoda in there. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, and you know,
holographic or whatever.
Yeah, but yeah. So the people I've asked, they said that the reason why they didn't like the way he just disappeared was because they feel like Luke needed to go out with guts and glory, but like he, like he. I mean, yeah, he disappeared in the end, but his last fight was with Kylo Ren, and he pretty much destroyed any faith that Kylo Ren had in destroying the light side of the Force. So yeah. So I mean, I feel like Luke, after he said "see you around, kid," after he just pretty much destroyed Kylo, that was in true honesty Luke going out with guts and glory. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, and plus, a lot of people didn't like The Force Awakens just because they said it took on a similar storyline like A New Hope did, which is the original Star Wars movie. And although this one had some similarities to Empire Strikes Back, I feel like it was original in every way, and that's why it's one of my top favorite movies of last year. So, I mean, I understand. I mean, really, I really feel like you're going to get blowback with anything you do. And I was talking to Boomer, one of my friends at one of our radio stations. He was saying that Han Solo is supposed to be coming out in May, and they haven't even released any trailer yet. And so Boomer's like, at this point, they really need to release a trailer during the Super Bowl, because I mean it's coming out very soon, like closer to my birthday, which is like May 27th.
It's coming out in June.
Well,
June 22nd, so be closer.
True. So,
although I'm not gonna go see it, so.
But they'll definitely put the Han Solo trailer on the on The Last Jedi release when it comes out to DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K. But I really feel like though that in order to I really feel like they might be in a position, because I don't think that they'll release the trailer for Super Bowl Sunday, but I might be wrong. But they should be in a position where they release it on The Last Jedi, and they'll give it out to fans and be like, "Here, guess what? You actually have to buy our movie." I don't, because there's so many diehard Star Wars fans that were pissed off about Luke dying that they'll have to end up purchasing the movie on Blu-ray, and like, well, haha. So I don't know, but we'll see what happens on Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah. Maybe there will. I mean, I would like to see a trailer on Super Bowl Sunday, but I don't know. We may not be lucky.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Because, I mean, different. If I was a director, I would definitely, going off track, but I would definitely make Rey and Kylo stay together.
Yeah.
Just saying. And everything else can stay the same, but that needs that.
Okay, so I want us to both ask each other what was the best part of the movie and what was the worst part of the movie. So Jordan, you're gonna ask me, and Jordan, I'll ask you. So I'll ask you first, Jordan. What was your favorite part of The Last Jedi?
Probably when Kylo killed Snoke for Rey. Snoke. Whatever his name is. Snoke.
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 Snoke, yeah. Snoke is the name. What do you have a least favorite part?
Yeah, Rey hugging Finn. She needs to be with Kylo. I'm sorry.
I think they're cute together.
I do too, but I want her to be with Kylo more.
Well, we still have one more movie left.
Well, I swear, if the directors don't listen to me, we're gonna have problems.
Again, Jordan, or again, directors, please contact Jordan. She has some
Jordan X Queen on Twitter.
She has some things to say on Twitter.
Okay, your turn.
You're supposed to ask me. That was the
I
whole
just
point of
did.
this.
Your turn.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess my favorite part of it was, like Jordan said, when Rey and Kylo killed Snoke. It wasn't just Kylo. It was Rey also.
Kylo did most of the work. Just
I
like
mean,
in real life.
he did the movement, but yeah, the way that he sliced Snoke in half, though, oh boy, that was fun. My least favorite part of the movie was probably that middle part of the movie. They definitely took a lot of time to get to that safe planet. The director said that gave them time for character development, but I don't really think they needed it because it was the second movie. So
yeah, my least favorite would be just Luke and Rey, like on the island by themselves. That was boring.
yeah,
I don't like that. I mean, I could have gone without that.
yeah.
And the Porgs were the cutest in BB-8.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and there's also an anti-BB-8 in the movie, BB-9 or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I was right about.
Yeah.
I was like, that'd be cool if they had an anti-BB-8.
But am I the only one attracted to Finn? I mean, obviously I'm attracted to Kylo, but is anyone else attracted to Finn?
I think he's cute.
I know.
No, you don't.
I think so too.
You didn't know, so you told me.
All right, so we're just a few more minutes left in the podcast, so let's make some Super Bowl predictions.
Really last minute.
For the last minute. Who do you think's gonna win?
I don't care.
I mean,
I just want good commercials this year. Good Super Bowl commercials.
I mean, I know
good
who's gonna win.
halftime show.
What?
Said I just want good commercials and a good halftime show. Because neither of our teams, neither three of our teams have made it.
Yeah,
gonna be in the Super Bowl. So
yeah, not JT or
not
wait.
the Bears.
I mean, no, not the Colts, not the Bears, not the Packers, not the the thing of it
not
is
the
that,
Titans, not Atlanta.
Yeah.
Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, I was really rooting for the Vikings to win.
I was rooting for the Titans.
I was rooting for the Vikings.
Wow. You're not a real Bears fan. That's what your dad said. If you're rooting for the Vikings.
Well, this was after they. I mean, this is when it was just down to like 6 teams. I was like, man, I really want the Vikings to beat the Pats because that's that's really all I'm annoyed about right now is the Pats. The Pats always have to win, and I'm sure they probably will win the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna stop watching if they make it to Super Bowl again. Like after this year, like I'm gonna stop watching. If they're in the Super Bowl, if they're one of the two teams in Super Bowl, I'm just not gonna watch it anymore. I'm done. I'll just skip through it and see the commercials instead.
Yeah. I'm really excited about the commercials too. I really hope that we see some good new movie trailers, because obviously Mission Impossible comes out this summer.
Strangers, whatever that movie is, I can't remember the full name of that.
The Strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That comes out in March.
That looks really, really good.
That reminds me you're next.
Yeah.
Also, do you remember this throwback from like 2009? No. Was it earlier than that? I don't know. There was a Supergirl commercial with a Snickers bar, and they had two dudes eating the end of each side.
I don't remember
and
that.
then they almost kissed or something. Like they kept eating it.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that one. I'll have to look that up on YouTube. So, so we're going to interact with our viewers now. So, if you have a favorite Super Bowl commercial,
that wasn't my favorite. That was just a throwback.
Yeah, or a throwback that you can think of, comment below, because our next podcast, which is 2 weeks from tonight, not only will we have good news to share, but we're also going to do our Super Bowl recap. We'll recap the game. We'll recap the commercials.
If I don't fall asleep.
Yeah. So next week, our next podcast will be our Super Bowl podcast recap. We'll recap everything, all the game highlights. You know, I know nothing about football, and the commercials.
And how tight the pants are on the
Stay down, Jordan. Stay down.
Whatever.
So yeah. All right. So that is our podcast for this week. The last episode, the last podcast of January 2018. We'll see you again in February. So once again, for everything, anything, this is DJ Grammy signing off.
This is Jordan Queen signing off. Bye, gangs.